This is a red-eyed tree frog. I'm not sure where they're from. Do you know where they're from? They're from the jungle.
They're like tropical animals.
You probably could buy them at the pet store, right?
I don't know about that.
Probably not.
They're in some cases they're endangered, so probably not.
Okay.
That might be illegal.
We're going to have some red-eyed tree frog facts for you because this video is lengthy. Now, in my videos, if you watch my videos a lot, and you should, I start off by drawing my image, then I go and I ink my image, then I paint my image, and then I put highlights on at the end. So it's like a 4-part process. You got to watch or wait till the end, okay? Do you have any good facts for me, Cheryl?
Well, did you know that tree frogs are nocturnal?
Really? That means they eat bugs at night?
They eat bugs at night, yep. If you're trying to find them during the day, they're sleeping. They're hidden in the trees and the bushes and the leaves and stuff.
They don't stay at like frog hotels or anything?
No.
Okay. What else we got for tree frogs, Cheryl?
Well, as you would expect, they're really, really good climbers.
Well, they have those sticky pads.
Yeah.
I noticed that, I got to say, this is the second time I've done a tree frog. The first one I did was a painting, full acrylic, and this one is more of a watercolor ink wash. There's a different style. And I like both styles. They're both pretty cool. What else we got, Cheryl?
Well, their toes actually emit or secrete like a mucus. That's how their feet are sticky and they can climb so well.
That sounds disgusting.
It is. It sounds really slimy and gross.
Do they taste good?
No, it says they're not very tasty.
That's probably a defense mechanism, right?
Yeah. They have toxins in their skin. So if you tried to eat one, you would probably die.
Could you put like their toxins on a arrow tip and shoot somebody and kill them?
I suppose you could.
I don't know if it would paralyze you. I'm making up my own facts now. That's probably not true.
And maybe that's a new insult. Eat a tree frog and die.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious why their eyes are red. That's probably just an evolutionary thing. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't found exactly why they have red eyes, but they are. This species is millions of years old.
Just like alligators.
Kind of, yeah.
And dinosaurs.
Yeah, they've remained relatively unchanged for about 10 million years, evolutionarily wise.
Well, that must mean that it works.
Right.
They're doing something right.
Right.
Big boogly red eyes. They're green. They stick to trees. They probably eat bugs. Right here, I'm putting on some ink wash. Ink wash. This is part of the underpainting process. If you want to have a cheap, easy, cool way to make paintings, do your grays first. The reason why is it gives you all of your tones, values first. It's kind of like when you take a picture and you change it to black and white in your computer, and you can see all the tones of gray. If you do it this way first, your picture will end up being perfect because you're getting the grays first, and all you got to do is put your ink or your watercolor over the top, a thin layer, and it's perfect. This is the perfect way to paint. I'm sure Leonardo probably did it this way, right? I don't know.
There's about, did you know there's about 30 species of tree frogs in the United States?
That look like this?
Not necessarily, but overall there's about 600 different species of tree frogs in South and Central America. This guy's probably from South or Central America, I'm going to guess. They live in trees, of course.
I have never seen a red-eyed tree frog out in the wild.
Well, no, I don't think it's something that we would ever see in Nebraska. But they live, a species of tree frog live on every continent except for Antarctica. So there's a whole bunch of them.
That makes sense. I wouldn't want my tree frog freezing to it. There's no trees in Antarctica.
Right.
Okay, they have to call it an ice cube frog.
And they'd probably be blue.
Okay, right now I'm putting on my second layer of values. This is a touch darker. I have this new thing where off to the right side of this, I have this cup thing with like 5 or 6 little cups. I put a teaspoon of water in each one, and in one I'll put 1 drop of ink, another one 2 drops of ink, and the third one pure ink. So I have 2 values plus black. And so right now I'm putting in my second value. And what's neat about ink is it always dries lighter than what you see. So if I'm freaking out thinking, oh my God, that's too dark, I just give it 2 or 3 minutes and it comes out perfect.
Do you know what a group of tree frogs is called?
A squad.
An army.
An army of tree frogs.
Yep.
It sounds like something from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, kind of. You know how long they live?
They live approximately 18 months.
5 years, actually.
That's a lot longer than 18 months.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm kind of curious what they like to eat. I'm thinking it's probably just all flies and
Bugs. They're carnivores.
Crickets.
All they eat is bugs.
Well, it's good. I think we should have lots of tree frogs because I don't like bugs, especially on my windshield of my car.
Well, I'm not sure what kind of tree frogs we have in Nebraska. I'm sure there are some, but
I'm sure they're probably fairly boring.
they're probably not this pretty.
The one thing I've noticed about doing the tree frog, the last one, it was probably one of my most popular paintings, and it wasn't because of how I painted it. I know that. It's because people like frogs. And it's kind of sad, but I have to tailor my work to the tastes of the people. That's that thing where you have to, if you want your art to sell, you have to make paintings that people will want to buy. Well, for some reason, I like to make paintings only I like, so I never sell any. But maybe I should change my evil ways and start painting things people like. I mean,
you got to change your evil ways.
Right. I mean, I like the frog. And my last painting was a tiger, and you need to go back and find that tiger painting because it was pretty cool too.
That one was really good. You gotta find a frame for that one.
So maybe I'll just start pandering to my fan club. Oh, I'm putting the red in. This is cool. This is really kind of neat. This red. So I'm pandering to my fan club and just doing what they want. So now it's turned into a job. Because I like doing my dragons and my monsters and stuff, but I'm going to turn my artwork into a job, just like Michelangelo when he painted the Sistine Chapel. Remember that? Mm. No, you don't. 'Cause that was
I don't actually remember that.
That was the 1500s. You have any more facts for me there, Cheryl?
Well, I did find something we need to clarify. Red-eyed tree frogs are actually not poisonous, but they wouldn't taste good.
So you can't put them on the tip of an arrow?
No, not this particular species, but there are species of tree frogs out there that are poisonous and do have poisons in their skin. This guy he just doesn't taste good. Okay, we've got to the painting part of the video, and I used green here. Now, this is where I need to say like and subscribe. And ring the bell. And follow me, and go back and look at all my videos. What's that called when you go through all that stuff? There's a word for it. A library? No, when you binge. Oh, binge through all of my stuff, because it's very entertaining. You can listen to me and Cheryl banter endlessly. Yeah, we're fascinating.
Yes, so I'm adding more greens around my reds, and okay. Oh, I'm doing the other eye. It was kind of funny. I was painting this thing, and all of a sudden I realized I forgot to do the other eye. And tree frogs have two eyes; they're binocular. And here it says subscribe right on the screen. It says the frog's looking.
So do it.
He's looking at the word. He's saying subscribe mentally. I can hear him. I can hear the frog thinking it in his head. Okay, Cheryl, I need any more facts you got for me?
No, not really.
Well, I think you're not doing your job then. Well, so just more. Why are their hands red? To match their eyes, because it's an accent color. I don't know. Red and green, I think, are opposite on the color wheel, right?
I would think so.
So I would think, as far as a frog goes, it'd be a terrible color combination because the other animals would be able to see you so easily.
Well, when they sleep at night, they tuck all their hands under their body and close their eyes so they blend in with the foliage.
Are you just making that up?
No, I just read that, actually.
Oh, I thought you had no more facts for me.
Well, I found one.
Okay.
There you go.
So this frog is hanging onto this tree or this branch. I don't know. Here, I'm putting in some black for the pupil. We're getting to the point here. And I left a little bit of that white there so it would shine through, but I do come back with highlights because I think that helps when you add just a touch of highlights at the very end. So this, I turned this into a painting. I wasn't going to go into paintings again, but I think this looks good as a painting. This is probably about a $7,000 painting if you want to buy it from me. And that's unframed, but I did sign it. So, but once I put the eye shine on it, it automatically jumps to $1 million because all my paintings are worth $1 million. Oh, eye shine's on. It's now worth $1 million. I will take PayPal, and we do have Venmo as well. And I'll put it in a cardboard box, and I will mail it to you. So we're getting to the point where this belongs in a museum. It belongs in your kitchen. It belongs in your living room, above your couch, because this is an awesome, awesome, awesome work of art. Any more facts? We got a few seconds left, Cheryl. Anything?
That's all I got for tree frogs today.
Okay, here we go. And I am, a little bit more eye shine on the top. That was a last minute decision. And then I put Keith. I moved my paper and I put trim 24. Thank you, Cheryl. Appreciate it.